Hey, love, I've been carrying something in my heart for quite some time now, a weight that has grown heavier with every passing day, and I feel that now is the moment I can no longer keep it bottled up inside. There's an honest truth I need to share with you, one that comes not only from my mind, but from the very core of my being. I ask you to give me a few moments of your time and an open ear so you can truly hear the words I've been preparing. I know that what I'm about to say might catch you by surprise or even seem bold and unexpected, but please understand that every word is steeped in love, care, and a deep respect for who you are and what we share. I want you to know that the feelings I'm expressing are not fleeting thoughts or random musings. They are the product of countless hours of introspection, reflection, and heartfelt consideration. Over time, I have come to realize that our connection is something extraordinary, a rare and beautiful bond that has become one of the most cherished parts of my life. It is with this understanding that I now reach out to you, vulnerable and sincere, to ask for something that means the world to me. I have wrestled with these thoughts for a while, and even though I feel a flutter of apprehension as I lay them bare, I know that honesty and openness are the cornerstones of our relationship. Our journey together has been one marked by both joy and challenge, moments of profound laughter intermingled with times of uncertainty. Yet, through every twist and turn, our bond has continued to grow stronger and deeper. I often find myself reflecting on the countless memories we've created, the quiet nights spent talking until dawn, the moments of shared silence that speak louder than words, and the unspoken understanding that has become the backbone of our connection. These memories remind me daily of the beauty and fragility of what we have built together, and they inspire me to protect and nurture our love with every fiber of my being. Life, as we both know, is unpredictable. It throws unexpected challenges in our path and sometimes leaves us grappling with emotions that we're not entirely prepared to face. Despite the messy and often complicated nature of our world, there is a constant that remains: the unwavering connection between us. It is this connection that has given me the courage to be completely open with you. Today, I am setting aside the complexities of everyday life to focus on something deeply personal and meaningful. I want to speak from a place of absolute honesty, and in doing so, I hope to fortify the trust and understanding that have always been at the heart of our relationship. There's something specific I need to share, something I have pondered deeply, with a heart full of both hope and trepidation. It is a request that may seem to carry a certain weight, yet it is not meant to confine or control, or rather, it is an earnest plea born out of a desire to protect the unique connection we have. I'm asking you, with all the sincerity I can muster, to consider refraining from being intimate with anyone else. This isn't a demand or an imposition meant to stifle your freedom. It's a heartfelt request that comes from a place of deep vulnerability and care. I believe that what we share is too precious to risk dilution, too beautiful to allow any outside force to create even a ripple in the pool of trust we've cultivated. Please understand that this request is not about imposing restrictions on who you can be or whom you can love. It is about nurturing the singular bond that exists between us. When I say I want us to be exclusive in this most intimate sense, I'm not trying to control you or limit your life. Instead, I'm expressing a profound need to safeguard the sanctity of our relationship, to ensure that our love continues to flourish in an environment of trust and mutual respect. I have come to believe that exclusivity, in this context, is a vital ingredient in the recipe for a lasting and fulfilling connection. It is about affirming that the space we share is sacred, a haven where both of us can grow, explore, and support each other without the worry of external distractions or influences. I want to be very clear. This isn't a reaction to any perceived fault or insecurity. Rather, It's a reflection of how deeply I value what we have built together. The intimacy we share is not just physical, it is emotional, mental, and spiritual. It's a tapestry woven from countless shared experiences, moments of vulnerability, and mutual understanding. Every time we open up to each other, every time we choose to trust, we reinforce the foundation upon which our relationship stands. And in that spirit, I am asking you to help me safeguard that foundation by committing to an exclusivity that honors our past, protects our present, and nurtures our future. Trust, as we both know, is not something that is given lightly. It is earned over time through actions, conversations, and the willingness to be open, even when it feels risky. It is the glue that holds our relationship together, and without it, everything can start to crumble. I have always admired the way you handle trust, with grace, honesty, and an understanding that comes from deep within. This request, then, is less about creating a barrier and more about reinforcing that trust. It is a commitment to us, a promise that the love and intimacy we share will remain a sanctuary built on loyalty and mutual respect. I ask for your commitment not out of a need to control, but out of a desire to see our relationship thrive in the way I know it can. I know that asking for exclusivity is a significant step, a step that requires both of us to be vulnerable, honest, and entirely open about our feelings and desires. It is not a decision to be made lightly, and I understand that it might prompt questions, doubts, or even discomfort. Please know that I am here to listen to your thoughts and to work through any concerns together. Our relationship has always been a space where both of us can express ourselves freely, and I trust that we can navigate this conversation with the same openness and mutual care that has defined us from the beginning. Reflecting on all that we have experienced together fills me with a deep sense of gratitude. I recall the early days of our connection when every conversation, every shared smile, and every gentle touch carried the promise of something extraordinary. As time went on, we discovered layers of each other that made our bond even more profound. Whether it was the way you could read my unspoken thoughts or the comforting presence you provided during my moments of doubt, you have been my steadfast companion through it all. I believe that our shared history is not just a series of random events. It is a deliberate unfolding of a story that was meant to bring us together. A story that continues to evolve with every decision we make and every challenge we overcome. It is in this light that I ask you to join me in committing fully to the path we have chosen. I envision a future where our love remains the exclusive focus of our intimacy, a future where every shared moment reinforces our bond, and every act of closeness is a reaffirmation of the trust we hold dear. I see us building a life together that is marked by a deep sense of belonging, where both of us feel secure in the knowledge that the love we share is unique and unshared by anyone else. This vision is not about exclusion for the sake of restriction. It is about creating a safe space where our hearts can continue to meet without the interference of external influences. I know that relationships are complex, and I recognize that no one is perfect. We both have our individual needs, insecurities, and past experiences that shape who we are today. I bring my own set of vulnerabilities into our relationship, and I understand that my request might trigger fears or concerns that I may not fully comprehend. However, it is precisely because of these vulnerabilities that I feel compelled to speak up now. In my heart, I know that by embracing exclusivity, we can eliminate a source of potential discord and instead focus all our energy on nurturing and growing our connection. It is an investment in us, a deliberate choice to protect the special intimacy that has become such a crucial part of who I am. In asking for this, I also want to assure you that my love for you is expansive and understanding. I am not blind to the complexities of human relationships, and I do not take for granted the freedom that each of us has as individuals. I cherish your independence, your vibrant personality, and the unique perspective you bring to our lives. My plea is simply that, in the context of our relationship, we both choose to honor the depth of our bond by keeping our intimate connection exclusive to us. It is my heartfelt hope that by doing so, we can eliminate doubts, insecurities, and distractions that might otherwise weaken the remarkable intimacy we have cultivated. The nature of true intimacy is such that it demands both vulnerability and commitment. To open oneself completely to another is one of the most courageous acts one can undertake, and you have done so with a grace that continuously inspires me. I believe that our shared vulnerability is the seed from which our greatest strengths have blossomed. By nurturing this vulnerability through mutual exclusivity, we are not limiting ourselves, or rather, we are allowing our love to reach depths that might otherwise remain unexplored. I envision a relationship where both of us feel completely seen, completely valued, and completely secure in the knowledge that our hearts belong solely to one another. I understand that this is a significant conversation, a conversation that touches on the core of what it means to be in a committed relationship. It is not about erecting barriers between us, but about reinforcing the foundation upon which we have built something truly special. I ask you to see this request as a testament to the strength of our bond, a sign that I believe in us and in our ability to overcome any challenge that might arise. I want to walk alongside you on this journey, hand in hand, facing the uncertainties of life with the confidence that our love is the beacon guiding us through. Looking ahead, I dream of a future where we continue to grow, both as individuals and as a couple. I imagine quiet evenings spent in each other's arms, where words are unnecessary because our hearts communicate in a language all their own. I see us celebrating the small victories of everyday life, cherishing the moments of laughter and tenderness, and supporting each other through times of hardship. In this future, our decision to be exclusive is not seen as a restriction, but as a celebration of the unique and unbreakable bond that ties us together. It is a commitment to ensuring that every smile, every touch, and every whispered word is shared in the sacred space that is uniquely ours. I want you to know that I am committed to this relationship with every part of my being. I am fully aware that love, while beautiful, requires work, sacrifice, and unwavering dedication. This request for exclusivity is simply one facet of the broader promise I make to you, that I will continue to cherish, protect, and nurture the extraordinary connection we share. I am ready to face the challenges of life alongside you, confident that our mutual commitment will see us through any storm. I believe that by standing together in our exclusivity, we are laying the groundwork for a relationship that will not only endure, but flourish in ways we might not even be able to imagine today. I recognize that this conversation may evoke a range of emotions, perhaps even discomfort or hesitation. It is important for me that you know I am open to discussing any thoughts or feelings that arise from this request. My intention is not to impose, but to invite you into a deeper dialogue about the values that sustain our love. Let us explore together what exclusivity means for us, how it can enhance our intimacy, and what it takes to honor the commitment we share. I truly believe that through open communication and mutual understanding, we can transform this challenge into an opportunity for growth and deeper connection. In closing, I want to reiterate that this plea comes from a place of profound love and respect. I am not asking for an impossible sacrifice, nor am I seeking to restrict your individuality in any way. I am simply sharing my heart with you, the same heart that has found its home in your presence and in the unique, beautiful tapestry of our relationship. My request is an invitation to commit to a love that is unfiltered, unshared, and unbreakable, an invitation to build a future that is solely ours, and an invitation to nurture a bond that, in its exclusivity, becomes all the more precious and resilient. Thank you for taking the time to read these words and for considering my feelings with the same care and understanding that you have always shown me. I believe in the strength of what we have, and I trust that together we can create a relationship that is as profound and enduring as the love that sparked it in the first place. I am here, open and honest, ready to listen to your thoughts and work together to ensure that our connection remains as sacred as it has always been. With all my love and utmost respect, your name.